Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Have you ever met someone who refuses millions just to stay true to themselves? When popular Chinese actor Wang Yibo reportedly turned down a 50 million yuan endorsement deal, the internet erupted. But behind that decision lies a story not of arrogance, but of principle. Today, on StarWatch Now, we uncover why one of Asia's brightest stars said no to easy money, and what that says about his heart, his standards, and his lasting value in a world obsessed with fame and fortune. When the revelation first surfaced, it sent a quiet shock through both the entertainment and business worlds. Wang Dafa, a well-known livestream host, casually mentioned during one of his broadcasts that Wang Yibo had once turned down an endorsement worth 50 million yuan from a prominent hot pot brand. It sounded almost unbelievable. In an industry where many celebrities chase every opportunity for exposure and financial gain, why would one of China's most sought-after stars reject such a staggering offer? But as the story unfolded, the reason became clear. It was not about arrogance, but about authenticity. Wang Yibo, known for his calm and disciplined personality, reportedly declined the deal because the brand's tone, image, and values did not align with his own. To him, an endorsement is not a transaction. It is a reflection of his principles. Every product he promotes carries a piece of his reputation, and reputation, once compromised, cannot be bought back with any amount of money. This level of self-awareness is rare in an industry dominated by short-term contracts and fleeting fame. His refusal to compromise was not an act of rebellion but of quiet strength. A reminder that staying true to one's identity often requires walking away from what others might consider an irresistible opportunity. For his fans, this decision reinforced what they already sensed about him. Wang Yibo has always carried himself with understated confidence, never needing to over-justify his actions or prove his worth through lavish deals. Instead, he communicates through integrity, through the choices that define him more than the words he speaks. When the revelation spread across social media, many felt admiration rather than disbelief. They saw in him an artist who values long-term credibility over quick profit, someone who understands that fame built on authenticity endures longer than fame bought by money. What made this revelation powerful was not the number itself, 50 million, but the meaning behind the rejection. It represented a quiet victory for conscience in a world where everything seems for sale. It reminded audiences that principles still matter, that even in a glittering industry driven by numbers and trends, there are still individuals who choose character over convenience. In turning down the offer, Wang Yibo didn't lose a fortune. He gained respect, and that, in the end, is the currency that truly lasts. For Wang Yibo, the essence of every collaboration lies not in the promise of fame or fortune, but in the quiet weight of integrity. He has often said little about his personal beliefs, yet his actions speak with remarkable clarity. Behind the calm expression and poised image is a man who treats every opportunity with meticulous care. To him, an endorsement is not a commercial exchange. It is a statement of values. Each product he represents must resonate with the standards he lives by, reflecting not just quality and beauty, but honesty and trust. He understands that his name carries influence, and with influence comes responsibility. It is this awareness that guides his every decision, even when the cost of saying no is high. Those who have worked with him describe a rare kind of discipline. Wang Yibo studies the brands he partners with, learns their history, their culture, their principles, and only proceeds when there is alignment. His partnerships with Audi, Jimmy Choo, Franzi, and Yaya are not random endorsements scattered across industries. They form a tapestry of choices that mirror his personal code, refinement, consistency, and respect for excellence. It is this deliberate selectiveness that distinguishes him in a market flooded with faces that change every season. He understands something many forget. Credibility cannot be bought. It must be built. Wang Yibo's principle goes beyond commercial boundaries. It reflects an artist's responsibility to his audience. Fans trust him not merely because he is talented or handsome, but because he stands for something real in a world where authenticity often fades beneath marketing slogans. Each endorsement he accepts becomes an unspoken promise to the people who believe in him, a promise that he will never lend his voice to something he does not believe in. That promise is what sustains the bond between him and his audience, a bond rooted not in glitter, but in respect. In every decision he makes, Wang Yibo quietly redefines what it means to be a public figure. He reminds us that success built on honesty is not fragile. It grows deeper with time. His choices reveal an enduring truth. While fame may attract admiration, it is integrity that earns lasting trust. And in a world where so much is fleeting, that trust is the most precious reward of all. Among all of Wang Yibo's collaborations, none has come to symbolize his identity and artistry more profoundly than his enduring partnership with Chanel. What began as a professional engagement has evolved into a relationship built on mutual trust, artistic understanding, and shared philosophy. For over 8 years, he has not merely worn Chanel. He has lived it, interpreting its vision through his own quiet elegance and creative spirit. Each public appearance, each campaign, each piece of clothing he wears becomes an unspoken dialogue between brand and artist, a fusion of tradition and innovation that transcends commerce. Chanel has always represented more than fashion. It embodies the idea of refinement through restraint, of art expressed through discipline. These are qualities that mirror Wang Yibo himself. His presence in the world of high fashion is never loud or ostentatious. It is precise, deliberate, and deeply authentic. When he steps onto a Chanel stage or wears a piece from an unreleased collection, it is not to display luxury, but to honor craftsmanship. His understanding of fashion goes beyond appearance. It is about meaning, story, and texture. The fact that he was chosen to wear unreleased designs and rare pieces from the Chanel 1932 fine jeweler line speaks not only to his influence but to the brand's recognition of his integrity. They see in him the same pursuit of timelessness that Chanel itself has represented for a century. What makes this partnership extraordinary is its depth. It is not a marketing strategy that fades with trends. It is a creative dialogue grounded in respect. Chanel, with its history of empowering individuality, found in Wang Yibo a modern reflection of its spirit. A man who embodies elegance without pretense, strength without noise. Together, they bridge worlds. East and West, classic and contemporary, celebrity and artistry. Through Chanel, Wang Yibo has proven that fashion can be more than spectacle. It can be storytelling. His journey with the brand is a portrait of growth and mutual recognition. A partnership that celebrates not just beauty, but authenticity. In a culture often obsessed with novelty, their bond reminds audiences that true style, like true character, is not about being seen, but about being remembered. And that is why Wang Yibo's legacy with Chanel feels less like a collaboration and more like a quiet chapter in fashion history written with grace, trust, and timeless conviction. When the story spread online, fans reacted not with shock, but with pride. They admired his restraint, his clarity, and his courage to walk away from short-term gain. To many, Yibo's choice symbolizes something far greater, that even in an industry fueled by trends, authenticity never goes out of style. In a way, Wang Yibo reminded the world that true success is measured not by how much you earn, but by what you refuse to compromise. So perhaps the question isn't why Wang Yibo rejected 50 million yuan, but what we might do when faced with the same choice. Would we have the courage to say no, to protect our principles, our image, our peace of mind? For Wang Yibo, the answer was yes. And that's why his name continues to shine, not just in fashion and film, but in the hearts of millions who value integrity over fame. Thank you for watching StarWatch Now. If you believe integrity is the new luxury, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire. Your support helps us bring more meaningful voices and untold truths from across the entertainment world. Stay kind, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.